A very good morning, all students. So now this is today's class, and this today's class is about water. The another topic that is called water power. In a previous class, we discussed about water. We discussed about the kinetic energy and potential energy, and we also derived the formula for calculating water kinetic energy. And this kinetic energy can be calculated by the using formula 1 upon 2 mv square, and this is a form of energy. So we already discussed that energy, the SI unit of energy is what? Joule. And then second types of energy that we discussed, that potential energy. So that potential energy means the energy which is possessed due to the position of an object or change in the shape of a object. So many example is there. Suppose that any object we are keeping, so due to that its shape or a change in the shape of an object, when we are squeezing some lemon or orange, or we stretch the rubber band and a spring, so some kind of energy, some type of energy is stored in that object by twisting the toys, uh, in many kinds of the toys. So when we use the key, with the help of key, by we twisted what a spring, and there will be more twisting, then it is stored more energy. Okay, so now here we are discussing the another topic, that is what power. In general way, the power means what? When we are commonly or in general way talking, so power means it gives an idea about what? It gives an idea about means how the work is going on. Means if we are talking about the two person, suppose that one is a stronger person, fatty person, and one is a lean and very thin. So when we are talking about the power of both person, then we can say that a fatty or a strong person can be do work more efficiently or in a lesser time as compared to the lean and thin person. So means here the concept of power is that means you can say that the rate of doing a work, rate of doing work. So this power we can define as that it's a rate of doing a work, means how the work is done, means how much time is consumed to doing a work. So power, I am going to writing here the definition for power. The rate of doing work is called power. This implies what? Rate of energy conservation. So suppose that as if you're talking means if all the persons are doing work, so can they doing the work at the same rate? No, some are doing work speedily, and some are doing work slowly. So that rate of means how much the how the work is going on, है ना, किसी भी एक्टिविटी में कोई भी पर्सन या किसी भी मशीन के द्वारा कैसे वर्क हो रहा है, that gives us what, that gives the idea about the power. So वो उसका पता चलता है through the power, means कोई भी मशीन है उसका पावर क्या है, means उसका पावर यदि ज़्यादा है, it means वो मशीन जो है काम को जल्दी करती है, means there will be much more consumption of energy. And this is also related to what, the rate of energy consumption, means if any machinery parts or any system have the more power, then means that consumes much more energy as compared to the other system or other machine. So this gives us water. This gives about this power gives us idea about the water, how the work is going on. Okay, means it is happen or done in a quick way or in a slow way. Okay, so it gives idea about water, how the work is going on. Means all the person or all the machines cannot do the work with the same efficiency or in the same rate. So that is depends upon what its power. So generally this power is rate of doing work, and it is denoted by letter P. Okay, so It is denoted by the letter P, and it gives us idea about it. So this power is equal to means rate of doing work, and rate of doing work means for doing work we consume water energy. So you can say that water work done, work divided by time taken. Or you can say that W by T means simply this power is given by, or this power is calculated by formula using this P equal to W by T, means how much work is done per unit time. Whatever the work done in a per unit time, per second. So from here if we calculate the SI unit, SI unit of power, if we calculate this SI unit of power, so you know that this SI unit of work is what? Joule. This joule, and SI unit of time is a second, means joule per second, and this joule per second, this joule per second is known as what? Watt. This is known as what? Watt. So SI unit of power is what? That is watt, and this is denoted by letter W. Okay. So now if we want to define the 1 watt, suppose that if we want to define the 1 watt, means if we are saying that that machine is working with the 1 watt of power, yeah, that machine is have the power of 1 watt. So that 1 watt equal to means what? If that machine work with the 1 joule in a 1 second, so that power is called 1 watt power. ओके, यानी किसी भी मशीन का जो 1 वाट पावर है उसको हम कैसे डिफाइन करेंगे? इफ दैट मशीन इज वर्किंग विद वाटर, इट कंज्यूम्स 1 जूल एनर्जी पर सेकेंड, मीन्स सपोज कोई पंप जो है ना रन कर रहा है, या कोई मशीन चल रही है, कोई भी सिस्टम है, उसमें यदि पर सेकेंड मीन्स 1 सेकेंड के अंदर 1 जूल एनर्जी यदि कंज्यूम हो रहा है, तो उस मशीन का पावर कितना होगा? दैट इज 1 वाट. ओके, सो मेनी टाइम इट इज मे बी आस्क्ड क्वेश्चन दैट डिफाइन 1 वाट. सो 1 watt you can define that when any system or any machine, if use it, or you can say that if consume the 1 joule energy per second, then that work done is called water, that power of that machine is called water, that is called 1 watt. Okay, so now this unit is given by this watt. It is for the honor of the James Prescott Watt, है ना, एक साइंटिस्ट थे, जेम्स प्रेस्कॉट, the another, that is James Watt. This unit is given on the honor of James Watt. ये जेम्स वॉट जो साइंटिस्ट थे, उनके ऑनर में, उनके रेस्पेक्ट में इस यूनिट को हमने वॉट कहा. ठीक है. सो नाउ नेक्स्ट, देन sometime it is a smaller unit, and sometime we use the larger or bigger unit, and that unit is called what? 1 kilowatt. So 1 kilowatt means what? 1 kilo means this is 1000 watt. 1000 watt. 1 kilowatt means we know that 1 kilo means 1000. So 1 kilowatt means 1000 watt. Okay. So this can be written like this: 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000 watt. Okay, 1 kilowatt equal to 1000 watt. And instead of this watt, we can use a joule per second also. So you can also write it like that: 1000 joule per second, or you can say that joule per second. Okay. We can also mention it like in this form, joule per second, because this water is what? this watt means is given by the joule per second. So joule per second जो है वो उस जूल पर सेकंड को ही अपन वॉट कहते हैं, तो इस वॉट को अपन जूल पर सेकंड भी लिख सकते हैं या वॉट भी लिख सकते हैं. सो हियर वी use with solve an example of the textbook that is given at the page number 11.7 and page number 155 example 11.7. So here now first everybody note down this one, then we discuss that example. So by calculating a power or by solving that example, it is very clear for you that how can we calculate power. Okay, so please note down this one in your way. Okay, this also note down this 1 watt means the 1 joule per second. Okay, and this watt is also written like this joule per second. Okay, so now copy it, note down in your notebook, then we solve an example here. So now everybody see this example 11.8, that page number 156. Question is given that a boy of mass of 50 kg है ना, एक कोई boy है उसका जो mass है that is 50 kg and it runs up a staircase of 45 steps. How much steps it covered? 45 steps in a 9 seconds. Means to complete this 45 steps it takes how much time? That is 9 seconds. Okay, means the time is given here what? 9 seconds. And the height of the each step is what? 15 centimeters. So total distance that how much the step is there? Staircase is there. 45 step is there. Okay, कि उसमें 45 सीढ़ियाँ और एक सीढ़ी का जो डिस्टेंस है that is 15 सेंटीमीटर. So total distance traveled or height is traveled by that boy is equal to what? 6.75 meter. Now next that is mass, and now next we need what here that that boy is going upward, means वो boy ऊपर की तरफ जा रहा है, तो it work against the gravity. So there here we are using formula this mgh, means we also considered here what? Gravity. So we know that this formula the power is equal to what? W by T, means power can be calculated by work done divided by time. So work done here, this work done is done in the case of in the form of what? Potential energy, because कुछ height के ऊपर जाके वो ना बॉयज स्टैंड करता है, तो ड्यू टू दैट इट कंसिडर्ड एज ए वाटर, इट कंज्यूम्स एनर्जी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वाटर पोटेंशियल एनर्जी. सो दिस पोटेंशियल एनर्जी मींस इज गिवन बाय द mgh and divided by time. So mass means we calculate here this 50 kg into 10 meter per second. So this, so here this weight, this is known as what? Weight. Okay, ये मास आपका 50 kg है, यदि इसको अपन मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे with water this gravity. Okay, mass और gravity को आप consider करते हैं तो वो आपका weight है. Okay, that is a weight. Mass is another thing. Mass is means the material things, and weight means if we multiply it with the, if the gravity is work on 8, so we multiply with the 10 meter per second square, so it gives work the 500 Newton. So this 500 Newton is what? The weight of that of boy. So now next finally you can using this formula we can calculate this what? Power. So power of that boy is 375 watt, or you can say, you can write it like this 375 joule per second. Also you can write it like this both are the correct answer. So in this way you can solve the this numerical related to the power. Okay, so sometimes we use here power in the form of this kinetic energy, or maybe in the form of what? Potential energy. Okay, so now after this we have one more topic that is called commercial unit. Commercial unit means many times you observe at commercial unit means whatever the energy we consume, the electrical energy we consume at home or at the factory or industry or in other machines, so that is considered as a water, that energy consumption is considered in a water कॉमर्शियल यूनिट. उसको अपन जो कैलकुलेट करते हैं वो कॉमर्शियल यूनिट में करते हैं. जैसे आपकी फैक्ट्री है तो इन दैट केस इफ़ यू वांट टू कैलकुलेट द इलेक्ट्रिक बिल ना, पूरे महीने का आपका कितना इलेक्ट्रिक बिल आएगा, तो उसके लिए अपन एक अनदर यूज करते हैं यूनिट, वो है आपका कॉमर्शियल यूनिट, एंड दैट इज गिवन इन किलोवाट आवर. सो बिफोर डिस्कसिंग दैट वन मोर थिंग इज दैट द अनदर यूनिट ऑफ पावर that is a horsepower. Horsepower. दिस इज HP. मेनी टाइम आपने मशीन या गाड़ी या कोई भी पंप होगा तो उसमें देखा होगा ये इतने हॉर्स पावर का है. तो हॉर्स पावर जो है वो क्या एक अनदर यूनिट है. ओके, सो 1 हॉर्स पावर, दिस इज 1 हॉर्स पावर इज इक्वल टू वाट, 746 वाट. तो कितने वाट होते हैं? 1 हॉर्स पावर इक्वल टू 746 वाट. सो दिस इज द अनदर यूनिट ऑफ वाटर पावर, हॉर्स पावर. ओके, जिसको हिंदी में कहते हैं अश्व शक्ति. अश्व शक्ति है ना. So this horsepower HP. So that is horsepower is another unit of this power. Okay. So just you see this one. If you want to, then note down this in notebook, and then we discuss what the commercial unit. Commercial unit of energy. Okay, so this commercial unit of energy is used for what, electrical energy. means आप घर पे जो भी बल्ब, गीजर या फ्रीज, AC जो भी यूज़ कर रहे हो, इलेक्ट्रिकल गैजेट्स और अप्लायंसेज जो यूज़ कर रहे हो, उसमें कितनी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जो है वो कंज्यूम हो रही है, इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी कंज्यूम हो रही है. सो दैट इज गिवन बाय वाट, दिस कॉमर्शियल यूनिट ऑफ एनर्जी. Because this the joule, the unit of SI unit of energy is a joule. So joule is a very small unit, but in a large way or at the large quantities we can express in the water kilowatt hour. So large quantity of energy is expressed in a kilowatt hour. Okay, this is kilowatt hour, kWh. This is known as kilowatt hour. Joule is the smaller unit of energy. So we used water, we use large quantities of energy that is expressed in a kilowatt hour, and that is kWh, 1 kilowatt hour. So so now suppose that 1 kilowatt hour, this 1 kilowatt hour means what, if a machine, that machine is continuously work that have the power 1 kilowatt and it is utilized for 1 hour. यानी कोई भी पंप है, कोई भी मशीन जो है उसका जो पावर वो 1 किलोवाट आवर है, मीन्स 1000 watt है, और 1000 watt है, it continuously used for the 1 hour. So that power is called water, that energy consumed by that system or that pump, that is water, that is known as water, that is given by this 1 kilowatt hour. So this is, you can write like this, 1 kilowatt hour into 1 hour. Okay, and we know that 1 kilowatt hour means what, the 1000 watt. This is 1000 watt into this 1 hour, and as a unit of time is what, second. So this 1 hour equal to what, this is 60 minutes, and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Yani we have to multiply 60 into 60, that is 3600 seconds. 3600 seconds. So this is equal to the multiplied 3600 and this is 30. So this is what is a joule. Okay, this is 36 lakh. So this is the energy consumed by in a 1 kilowatt hour. So now this quantity we can express or we can write it in the standard form or in a scientific notation. So this is give us what 3.6 into 10 raised to power how much digit after this decimal 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So we can put what 10 raised to power 6 joule. So we can say that this 1 kilowatt hour, this 1 kilowatt hour equal to what? That is equal to how much joule? If sometime this question may be asked that the 1 kilowatt hour equal to how many joules? So that is 3.6 into 10 raised to power 6 joule in 1 kilowatt hour. Yeah, sometimes it may be like that 6 joule is equal to how many kilowatt hour? So it's equal to 1. So this type of fill in the blanks can be asked in a exam. Okay, so आपको ये याद रखना है कि क्या करना है, क्योंकि जो टाइम जो है दैट इज ऐसा यूनिट ऑफ टाइम इज सेकेंड. सो फर्स्ट दिस किलोवाट आवर चेंज इनटू द 1000 वाट एंड दिस टाइम चेंज इनटू द वाट किलोवाट sorry in a second. So finally this 1 kilowatt hour equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6. And आपने भी नहीं अपने इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का जो बिल आता है घर में, तो वहाँ पे जो है उसको यदि आपने देखा होगा तो उसको क्या आता है, वो किलोवाट आवर में आता है. और दैट 1 किलोवाट आवर दैट इज 1 किलोवाट आवर इज इक्वल टू 1 यूनिट. ओके, वही आपका जो 1 किलोवाट आवर है यानी कि 1000 वाट यदि पर आवर के लिए यूज हो रहा है तो उसको अपन उसके जो है वो अपन कहेंगे 1 unit. Okay, so in this way means how much the electricity we consumed and that is then multiply with the whatever the amount cost given by the government. Suppose that आपने 100 units use की. Okay, you use 100 units. 100 units यानी 100 kilowatt hour and the cost of 1 unit that is ₹6 है ना. उसके लिए जो है वो कितना 6 एक यूनिट के लिए 6 रुपीज़ यदि कॉस्ट है गवर्नमेंट चार्ज करती है आपके इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पे, तो आपको ना कैलकुलेट करना है आपका बिल. तो आप क्या करोगे, दिस 100 इंटू 6 यानी 600 रुपीज़. ये तो है ना इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का जो चार्ज हो गया. बट इसके अलावा भी आपके ऊपर ना कुछ सर्विस चार्ज भी लगते हैं, वो भी सब इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल में ऐड होके आते हैं. तो मीन्स आपका इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का जो चार्ज हो गया वो तो हो गया 600. But other charges and other subsidy may be given by the government, so that's all added and then finally amount is given in a electrical bill. Okay, so here we discuss one this example by which it's very clear for you. So and everybody you note down this one. Okay, I hope this is very clear for everybody. Now see this example 11.9. Example 11.9. An electric bulb of the 60 watt. Electric bulb है, this bulb का 60 watt bulb है ना. घर में अपन बल्ब यूज़ करते हैं 500 watt है, 100 watt है, 6 है ना, 60 watt है, 30 watt है, 9 watt है, 8 watt है ना, CLF और ये सब आते हैं. तो इसका जो बल्ब है उसका कितना पावर है, दैट इज 60 watt and is used for the 6 hour per day. टाइम क्या है 6 hours per day वो 6 hours यूज करते हैं. सो कैलकुलेट द यूनिट्स ऑफ एनर्जी कंज्यूम्ड इन अ 1 डे. अब 1 डे में कितनी एनर्जी कंज्यूम होती है, सो दैट इज 60 वाट. सो 60 वाट को फर्स्ट वी चेंज इनटू किलोवाट. सो किलोवाट मींस इट्स डिवाइडेड बाय व्हाट 1000 और इसको आप 1000 में यदि 1000 से डिवाइड करोगे देन इट इज वाट दैट इज इक्वल टू 0.06 किलोवाट आवर. ओके, दिस इज द पावर of that bulb means 0.06 kilowatt hour. Okay, then time we what is 6 hours. So now multiply with this one 0.06 into 6. So it gives to what? This is equal to 0.36 kilowatt hour. Okay, and we know that this 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 1 unit. So this is 0.36 kilowatt hour is equal to 0.36 unit. ओके, सो मीन्स इतना जो है वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंज्यूम कर रहा है पर डे. सपोज आपको ना इट इज आस्क अबाउट द मंथ कि पूरे मंथ में कितना हुआ, तो दैट इज यू मल्टीप्लाई विद 30 और देन उसने कहा कि 1 यूनिट का जो चार्ज है वो 5 रुपीज़ है. कितना है? 5 रुपीज़. 1 यूनिट इज इक्वल टू 5 रुपीज़. तो जो जितना भी यूनिट आपका बनता है उसको 5 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो तो टोटल कॉस्ट आ जाएगा एंड दैट गिव्स अस द वाटर द टोटल इलेक्ट्रिक बिल इन अ month for that particular house. Okay, so in this way we can calculate the electric bill by calculating this in a unit. Okay, so I hope everybody understood this all things, this power and commercial unit. Regarding this, if you have any doubt, first you go through the textbook and even that after you are feeling any difficulties, then you can ask me. I will explain. Okay, for that no problem. Okay, so in this way this chapter is finished. Then after I will send the question answer or exercise of this. Either you can write it with yourself. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.